Hey guys, and welcome back. So we're going to go into the gold bank and steal some documents. We got to figure out... Oh, that was a fail. We got to figure out where the ship went that has all the money on it.
You will be
Where is
scanned as you
Galbank?
enter the city.
Do we run faster with a gun? I feel like we run faster with... Oh, gun out. Commercial district? I guess if you're gonna have a bank anywhere, the commercial district would be where it was. Deal with the gold bank guard. We should be able to just talk our way through.
Welcome to the the Galbank archives. May I see your credentials, please? Just one moment while I verify. Oh, yes, Mr. Dombrowski. Welcome, sir. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives.
Empathy. I'm getting some really strange vibes off you. Something must be wrong. Bounty hunter. There are bounty hunters here. It's a... Oh.
How the hell did you know that? Look, Ecliptic busted in here and said something about letting you walk into the archives, and then they're gonna jump you. I'm supposed to let you in, and then get the heck out of here. They said if I didn't do exactly what they said, they'd kill me. Just... be careful. I don't even know how many of them are hiding in there.
Wow, that was cool.
I gotta get back to work. Can't risk letting any undesirables in here now, can we?
Oh. I love this gun. Yes, run into my grenade. This 66 round magazine was a good idea, wasn't it? Ooh, he went flying. That was close, guys. I got too happy. Okay. So now we've got to return back to the key. But I'm thinking more we'll return back to the Staff and let them know what's happened. Where are they? Oh, the vigilance is in different area.
Hey, you might want this.
Hail acknowledged. You're clear to dock at docking port 1. The commander will be waiting for you in operations.
Okay. I'm pretty sure we have some
Nice clean dock there.
board.
Most of our operations team graduated top of their class at here. The Vigilance is our flagship.
What can I do for you? Well done. Let's see what you found. Are you kidding me? Dombrowski was already making a six-figure salary, and yet he couldn't resist starting an embezzlement scheme. It makes me sick. Ah, it's gonna be an absolute pleasure to throw his butt in prison. Any other fragments?
That's
All right.
it.
I'll be here if you have any more questions.
You're back. Anything to report? As you were.
Orders came down. Some new science division policy.
I actually want to start traveling with a companion again. I know who I'm going to pick. Where is she?
Yeah?
You've got my attention, Captain.
Oh, there she is.
You have my attention. Your investigation with the Freestar Rangers has come to an end. Are you satisfied with the results? I suppose not. This Ron Hope, supposedly a man of the people, was more concerned with profit than lives. He was not the first, and certainly will not be the last.
Money can bring the worst
At least
out
he will
of
no
people.
longer be able to prey on others. I am unsure that death was preferable to justice. But at least the situation is over. And there is no question who was to blame. Fair enough. I will certainly not miss him. I think less of the badge and more of the person wearing it. But you should be proud of your accomplishments. Shall we find some other adventure to occupy us now? If you have the time, I wish to speak to you.
I just want
It is
her to
a
come
relief
with
to
me.
know that the Terramorphs are being dealt with. But are you sure this Aseles creature is the right way to do it? I can understand that line of thinking, but even when talking about a species like the Terramorph, this decision means the Terramorphs will remain a threat for years to come, if not longer. And that is assuming it works at all.
We have agreed we'll agree. I see your point. Maybe you're right. I still think
I appreciate your conviction. I suppose time will tell. And I must say, I find it curious that you would agree keeping the Lazarus plant around is a good idea. It seems an additional, unnecessary risk.
Might be useful someday in the future. Best leave all options. The UC was going to keep it around anyway.
But you could have changed their minds. They would have listened to you. At least the Freestar Collective will also know of its existence. Otherwise, I worry it would be too tempting for the UC to use as a weapon. Well, it is good to know that this particular threat is behind us, and you have done a service to all who live in the settled systems. Hello. I am at your side. Did you need something? You do not need to ask. I have done so in the past, when necessary, but I am not the best pilot, and It seems prudent to apply my skills where they are most useful. Lately, that means aiding you. And that, I think, has worked out very well. You might find it absurd, but honestly, the Lodge. I have never been surrounded by such a remarkable group of people, present company included. It has been a very long time since There are worlds beyond... Right.
Alrighty. Let's head to the key. Undock.
Attached. Let's get out of here.
Oh, that was bright.
Ah! What a ride! Switching grab drive to normal propulsion.
Dock.
Ship's docked. Let's go.
Okay, so now we need to go and talk to
I
the
find the
boss.
interior of this ship comforting.
Speak to Delgato.
You want to kick back?
We might actually buy some 11mm ammo. It is 11, I'm pretty sure this gun uses.
Next time you see Bob.
I hope you do
Weapons.
not have any loose cred sticks. I fully expect you would find them missing when we leave.
Hey, if you want to... I carry most... occasional. Just don't screw me up. Oh, we are. A little advice. You bleed for the few. Anyone who says otherwise... Well... Most people just...
I just want
I
to buy
bet I-
stuff from you. Less talking, more buying. 11mm caseless. That'll do.
If your credits are good...
Don't really need that. I'm happy with the old world shotgun. No, this one, sorry. It's so good. Alright.
Done here? Fine by me.
I always thought heat leeches
Those
were just
mission
pests.
boards aren't going to clear
Never
themselves.
considered trying to raise one as
Be
a pet.
seeing you.
Imagine having your own
Are you looking to start something?
Because I finished.
Which way am I trying to go? Oh, I'm trying to get up there. Can I just jump up from here? Yeah, that's it.
I'm only stationed on the key until the heat dies down.
Your buddy Rokoff is aboard the key. Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Now I remember why we kicked his ass out the fleet.
Rokov's not bad. He turned out pretty helpful.
Yeah? That'd be a first.
All right, neighbor, you've made your point. Well, since you're vouching for Rokov, I guess we can give him another chance. All right. Now that is out of the way, we can move on to the matter at hand. Crix's legacy. Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank archives. Ah, so the Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Neva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it. Bannock 4. Let's see. Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard.
Approaching that in... well, in any ship would be suicide.
There's got to be a way.
Yeah, sure. We'll just wrap your ship in a ton of copper and launch you right in there. That ought to do the trick, right?
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Creeks hit the same roadblock. All we need to do is figure out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
That's the spirit, Rook. That is the essence of the Crimson Fleet that has been slipping away lately. Neighbor, the Galbank data says the transport had a CBR-27 transponder. Can we track that kind of thing? Pinpoint its exact location?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called the comm spike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and listen. Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get us that comm spike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. I want it. In the meantime, I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who to ask.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the comm spike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction. Yeah? Well, I got news for you. You're no damn picnic to work with either, so deal with it, Rook.
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of Crix's legacy, and I don't have time to deal with this kind of bullshit. Now, both of you, get the hell out of here and get to work.
All right, let's get this over with. Follow me.
What is it?
Okay, where are you taking me? And what are we doing? That is 11mm caseless, right? No. It's 7.77. Okay, while she walks to whoever she's walking to, I'm gonna run and buy some.
It would seem that none of the wealth stolen over the decades has been spent on up.
7.77. Caseless.
For the station.
Need more weapons or ammo?
Poorly.
There we go.
Every captain here's earned their stripes, bleeding for the fleet.
Rook?
You've got stuff to smuggle, I've got the stuff to hide it.
All right, let's get right to it. Did you get the Earth Savior Award, or am I gonna be very disappointed?
Give the award.
Well, well, look at that. You followed my directions, and now you're gonna end up with some credits in your pocket. Of course, it would have been more money if you hadn't blabbed about the damn thing to roll call, but that's on you. Anyway, here's your cash. Keep this up, and I might even start respecting you. All right, Fleet? We've all got work to do, so let's get to it.
Trying to sort out my mic. Keeps
Ship
going
services?
weird.
You need it, I've got it.
Alright, what are we doing? Report mission progress to the Vigilance.
Dock, Captain.
Alright, board.
See all that chest candy on Commander Econ?
So I heard there was a bit of excitement on the Siren of the Stars. Your handiwork, I assume?
I was able...
Nice work. Any specific evidence you picked up regarding criminal activity should be given to Lieutenant Toft after the debriefing.
If the evidence pans out, you can visit those alleged criminals in our brig the next time you stop by the Vigilance. But for now, what do you have on Delgado and his little ragtag group of pirates?
Yes, and I heard there were no casualties. Excellent work.
Except for the eclectic hit squad that you took down at the archives. We're taking care of that mess, by the way.
Speaking of which, I assume you copied the information from the Galbank's computers. Let me see what you got. So the legacy went down at Bannock 4. Bannock 4. Why does that sound familiar, Toft?
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant, sir. There isn't a ship in the fleet that could safely get near that type of world. It sounds like you admire that lunatic.
I don't admire him. I was simply warning you about his rules.
Call it whatever you like. It doesn't change the fact that Delgado is still a murderer. Your best buddy has killed every single one of our previous informants.
That's enough, Lieutenant. Even if Delgado has an immediate solution to the EM problem, there's still the matter of tracing the Legacy's transponder signal. They have information about the comm spike? Damn it.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that device, sir.
No, you shouldn't be familiar with it. It's a highly classified project. It's an advanced signal decryption and tracking device that the UC Navy's been working on for years. How the hell did the Crimson Fleet find out about that?
There must be an information leak somewhere, sir. It's the only thing that makes sense. I'll see what I can find out.
Fine. This is what we're going to do. You keep playing along and go after the comm spike. Lieutenant Toft and I will see what we can find out about Bannock 4.
Aren't you going to warn UC Navy about my attempt to grab the spike?
I don't see the point. The Crimson Fleet apparently has a pipeline of information flowing from somewhere within the UC military. Any attempt to move the comm spike would be a waste of time. We need to play this close to the vest. My superiors are stubborn. They aren't going to authorize an attack on the key based on my flights of fancy, I've been told. We need more evidence that all the Crimson Fleet's plans will result in them actually getting their hands on this fabled cache of credits. Perfect. Just stick with the plan and we'll see.
I want to go and talk to the prisoners.
Back in basic training, I have a record. Sir, if I may speak freely, is there a reason for the harsh reprimand? As far as I know, I just tracked a little mud into
Another night at the hotel system. Be careful around the fleet. They talk about family, but it's just a bunch of crap.
Where's the Galbank guy? Oh, I was hoping he was going to be in there and I could have a chat.
I do. But if I may, I would argue that we're not on
Man, I should have spawned on the cockpit.
It's good to be back in our own ship.
Yes, and it is. Our beautiful ship.
You need something?
Undock.
Ship's Least. Let's go.
Bright lights again. Very much
Jump
bright
complete.
lights.
Want to do it again, just for fun? No? Maybe later.
Port is clear. We're docked.
Ask Jazz about any ship operates. Nothing worse than a pirate ship.
All right, Jazz. What do you got?
According to the latest, the comm spike is being developed at UC Star Station SY-920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how... we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jim's. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements. The fleet's the only family you need. All right, Rook. Next stop, New Atlantis. Your connection is Juan Dayu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes locked down tight. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to sneak you past SY-920's security.
Just remember to count your fingers after you shake hands with her.
She would be wise to do the same.
I sure hope so. Because she might be our only crack at finding a decent decryption device. Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs, it's gonna be on you to locate the comm spike. According to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase, meaning there should only be a single device aboard the station.
Basically, you break it, you bought it.
You'd better. Oh, and one more thing. SY-920 is a UC military installation. That means it's guarded by heavily armed troops. And we both know those idiots don't mess around. If you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling an arsenal, because you're gonna need it. Perfect. Okay, so, in the meantime, I'll make sure Jack...
Okay, you'll make sure. More like, get drunk while Jazz does all the hard work. Typical.
Privileges of rank, my darling. We'll discuss. And you, get the hell out of here. Hit me up if you got questions.
Hit me up if you got... Oh, does she turn invisible? Oh. How do you get that? Upgrades the stealth meter. That's cool.
I think I prefer the wild planets to this city. At least there, the predators are easier to spot.
No, I was so confused. is a cool little walkway.
If we can avoid entering that building, I would prefer it. Let us just say I am allergic to bureaucracy.
The well. I don't think I've ever been to this place. Oh, I didn't even know this was under here.
They're always about it.
All hail our beloved overlords.
I used to drink. Then?
I take it your neighbor's new recruit?
Now I don't. You might say he saved my life.
Careful, the walls have ears. SY-920 is one of my regular stops, so I already have the necessary approvals. Neva says you're after a piece of UC tech. So to get it, we're going to need to get you on board. I can do that, but I have conditions. Good. If I can be candid, for this job to work, we'll have to do this my way. We take my ship, and you're a member of my crew. But make no mistake, once you board, the risk is entirely yours. This route is highly lucrative, and sacrificing it is not an option.
Don't mistake us for amateurs.
Do not mistake us for amateurs. We will get the job done without sacrificing your route.
I appreciate the confidence. I just want to remind you, this job calls for more discretion than your usual swashbuckling adventures. In any case, when you're ready, meet me at my ship. It's the Jade Swan. And make sure you're prepared for the long haul. Once you're on board SY-920, you can't come and go as you please. We'll talk more on the ship.
Okay, let's jump on her ship. It's gonna be weird not having our own ship. Is this her ship? Ooh. It's a pretty good smuggler's ship. Look how big it is.
Taking off immediately, or are there other matters that require your attention?
Glad you're in the fleet. As long as the credits keep rolling in, life's good.
Might as well have a quick look around while we're here. We are pirates after all.
Hey.
Pardon.
We might find
Always
some
looking
evidence.
for the next mark.
Nobody can stop the Crimson Fleet.
Oh, that's just cargo hold. Let's take that trauma pack.
Howdy.
I wouldn't mind stealing the ship, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
All right, a few things to note. When we get to the checkpoint, UC military will be hailing us. Let me do the talking. Pretend you're a piece of cargo if you have to. Of course, I don't expect it to be.
The less talking all of us have to do, the better.
You'll get no argument from me. It'll be hard enough explaining why I have 2 new crew members. Now, like I said before, once we take off, there's no turning back. If you need to take care of anything before we leave, do it. Alright, then get comfortable. We leave for SY-920 immediately.
All crew prepare for takeoff. Routing power to engine and crab drive. All systems go.
Oh, that was cool.
We'll graph jump the SY-920 from here. Don't worry about your personal ship. The fleet will make sure it's secure. You can take this time to prepare. Just try not to bother my pilot while they're flying.
Don't worry, Captain. I've spent half my life walking and chewing gum at the same time. I can handle a little banter.
Sounds like you're putting in a request for double duty.
Captain, I retract my earlier statement. For the record, I don't even like gum.
Noted.
I also wish to be prepared for any. Is something amiss? What have you got for me?
Let's give her what we just picked up.
Very good.
I forgot ship parts were under 8. No wonder why we were so heavy. I keep trying to figure out why we were weighing so much.
You've entered secure UC military space. Identify yourself or you will be considered hostile.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu, cargo class ship ID UC-7938, requesting permission to dock.
Identity confirmed. Prepare your ship for scanning.
Yes?
You're cleared to dock in docking bay 2.
I was a UC pilot before getting discharged. They say dishonorably, but that's debatable.
Man, that's so bizarre.
Yes?
Okay, we're in. First things first. The station is enormous, with checkpoints everywhere. To get past them, you'll need a military uniform. And to get a uniform, you'll need to get to the barracks. There should be a way through the vents. You can get to them via the maintenance store downstairs. There's an intercom there as well, where we can make contact. Once you get a uniform, it should be fairly easy to find an elevator to the command bay. But if at any point your cover's blown, I'm gone. I would hope not. But if they do, either way, for now, get on that station.
Alrighty. Nice. Now we'll steal some stuff from here.
You with the Jade Swan? Loading and unloading only. Stay clear of the military barracks.
Alright guys, well, we're going to end this episode here. So if you liked it, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.